If you're not here for the brilliant commentary, and oh boy, is it brilliant, click the link in the description. Go over to NY Detective. Make sure you sub, hit the bell for notifications. Even if you are part of the Heavy Gantt audience, click that bell over there. NY Detective is a great, great channel. We're not going to waste no time. When you see me talking over one of these videos, understand I only do it for my audience. I have not seen this. We are watching it together. For some reason, apparently this girl is about to get into it with her Uber driver. So much so that at a stop sign, because I forwarded through the intro, the Uber driver at a stoplight or stop sign, I can't remember which one, he gets out the car and flags down the cop because he's trying to get this girl out the car. Let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. Come on.
What's the issue? What's going on?
I'm sorry. She's been disrespectful the whole ride, and I just asked her to get out, and she's refusing.
Okay, this is civil.
Can you listen? I understand this is civil.
The
Are
ride.
you gonna take me home?
No.
The ride has been ended.
This is
your
responsibility.
terminated.
So.
You're with this man. Excuse me.
I'm not doing this.
Are you still on the line? Because you're not speaking now.
You need to hang up. You're with me now.
I'm not with you. I'm on the phone. I'm with this man.
Okay.
She's acting
dangerous.
She's yelling.
56 minutes.
He has no
56
reason.
minutes after my ride. Are you gonna arrest him for speeding?
Absolutely not.
For what? Because he endangered my life.
Okay.
I can press charges on you right now.
Okay. You need to get out.
I want to press charges. I want to press charges.
You're being.
I'm not.
You have nothing to press charges.
You haven't listened to my situation.
Okay, so step out so I can talk. Step out of the car so I can talk. Step out of the car so we can talk.
So he's in the wrong.
Step out of the car so we can.
What happened? What happened? What possibly could have happened for you to be this mad?
Talk.
I want to press charges.
For what?
For speeding, endangering my life.
No.
He's an Uber driver. I paid him to take me to one destination
that's fine.
to the other.
And he can end the ride, and
that's not what I'm suing him for.
You're not suing anybody.
I'm suing him for endangering my life. Yes, I am.
Okay, you can sue anybody you want in this
country.
country.
So where's your papers?
What papers?
Your clipboard, so I can press charges.
I'm not doing anything for that.
Because you're not doing your job.
No.
Your clipboard? Clipboard?
You're being. I can see why. I can see why. I can see why he doesn't want to take you anywhere. You can end the ride. You can end the ride.
I'm sure you do.
He can end the ride.
It's a civil matter. And I can press charges. Is that right?
Press charges for what?
For endangering my life.
Okay, you want to step out then, so we can talk?
I don't want to step out. I want you to bring the clipboard to me.
No, that's not how this works.
How does it?
Bring the clipboard again with the clipboard? This girl watch a lot of TV.
Officer.
You step out of the car and you speak with me like a civil person. Yes, you do.
I want to press charges.
Hey man, she can't speak to you like a civil person if she's not a civil person. She can't speak to you like a civil person if she's not a civil person.
What?
I already told you a million times. Is this recording?
If you don't get out,
absolutely.
Have to press charges.
Yes, ma'am. You're on the Heavy Gantt channel. We see you.
Hello.
You have nothing to press charges.
Press charges.
My vehicle. You're being asked to leave the vehicle. I'm going to call Uber support. Your Uber's going to be canceled. You're not going to be able to get your appointment, right? You're not going to be able to get any other appointments, all right? Good luck. You know
what appointment?
Why are we doing this? I don't understand why you're doing this.
20 miles over the speed limit.
Okay.
You want to test me?
And that's criminal?
So that's now a false accusation on high. That's fraud. So now do you want to be sued for fraud?
Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. You want me to go into a breathalyzer?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go into a breathalyzer. Now you're on recording. Now you're on recording accusing me of being drunk. You're on recording of accusing me of being on drugs.
So you can show
that's
him
fraud.
the recording.
Okay, that's fraud.
I'm not.
What is your name?
Officer Rodriguez. Listen.
Can I get your clipboard so I can press charges?
I am not.
Clipboard again. She done said clipboard 3 times.
Not doing any of that. You need to step out of the car and we are going to have a civilized conversation because what you're doing right now, it's the most, and it's not going to end well for you.
You don't sound like an officer of any type of form. Who are you serving here? Yourself? Are you trying
the city of Orlando. The city of Orlando.
Who are you serving?
Listen to me.
Who do you serve?
This is a civil matter.
I'm asking you.
We can escalate this to something else.
Okay? Ma'am, who do you serve? Are you serving the Prince of Darkness, the Father of Lies, Beelzebub, the Baphomet, Old Scratch? Are you serving Lucifer, ma'am? I mean, explain this behavior, because check it, guys. When I got my DUI in 2015, I took Uber for a long time, and I never had a problem. It got a little expensive, but I never had a problem. Like, even when my Uber drivers Oftentimes they couldn't speak English. Didn't have a problem. Okay. And if they spoke English, it may have been a little broken English. Still, didn't have a problem. The only problem I ever had with an Uber, and maybe some of you can attest to this if you took an Uber, that maybe you get in a car and the driver's a little too chatty. He just wants to talk or she just wants to talk. That's what you bring headphones for. But that's the only problem I had. And if it was that deep, if this guy is that bad of a driver, if he endangered your life and you were so scared, she could have canceled the ride. She could have canceled the ride. She could have had him drop her off and she could have called a Lyft or another Uber on her own. Okay. But that didn't happen. This guy, as soon as he's seen a chance, he flags down a cop to get her out the car. So he been trying to get her out the car.
Okay. All right. This lady is being the most.
He hasn't heard me out not 1 second, officer. The only thing he's listening to.
He has a right to end the ride.
He has
no right to take you
anywhere. And I have the right to press charges.
For what?
Which I've
Explain
been
to
saying.
me. I've asked you to step out of the car. I've asked you to step out of the car.
Officer, you haven't let me press charges. What do you mean?
Talk to this officer.
Weirdo, I want to press charges on his man. Yeah, so I want to press charges.
Where's the location?
Yo, this is crazy. This is seeming like it's a skit. You know what I mean? I'm getting that skit feeling because this is unbelievable.
Where's the end?
It's some hotel. I've already canceled the ride, so I don't even have the location anymore.
I know how, so yes.
Let me just go ahead and turn it.
That's all he had to say, but I can't.
Yeah, no, you know, she had me pick her up from one hotel.
I don't want to. I want you to
She's having me take her to another hotel.
Okay.
You know, and she's been disrespectful the whole ride. You know, she started yelling at me. Obviously, she's getting upset and screaming. So, you know, it's my right to ask her to get out of the car.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%.
I have to call my support because this is my boss, and I have to let them know.
100%. I would do the same thing, especially the way she's acting.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
2.3 miles. I've been disrespectful this whole time. Why y'all hearing what's coming out of this man's mouth? It makes no sense.
Come on.
White privilege. I ain't even.
What? White privilege? This is white privilege? Yo, being an Uber driver at 2 a.m, you know what I mean, to make ends meet, man. God bless all the Uber drivers, man. This is a working class channel. You know what I mean? You're telling me that's his privilege? That at 2 a.m, around the holiday season, he's out here trying to make $1 and he gets somebody in his car who's acting like a maniac. That's white privilege?
The most.
His name is Rodriguez. My name is Rodriguez. It's not white privilege.
Don't interact with her.
I'm sorry.
You can't even name an example of how disrespectful to you. You can't even point it out. That's crazy.
He's not gonna drive her anywhere. The ride's been ended.
Racist.
She just doesn't want to talk to anybody. She doesn't want to understand.
Where's my refund? That's what I want. You told me on recording.
Yo, you ain't getting no refund. She ain't getting no refund.
I would not be charged for the ride, so where's my refund? And I recorded this man going 85 miles, 15, damn near 20 miles over the speed limit, bro. I told him, kindly. I said, hey, the speed limit 60. He did slow down. So I don't understand where this is coming from, but obviously that's his privilege. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. His night is ruined. I don't know what the man thinking, honestly. I ain't did shit to him this entire ride. I'm 2.3 miles away from my destination. This man pulls over to that parking lot and says, sorry, this ride has been blah, blah. No, what's the reason? Oh, you're on recording. It's my ride. It's my ride. Yeah, where are your rights? I want to see it.
All right, so you're not willing to get out of the vehicle. Is that my understanding? Ma'am?
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
The officer.
5191. This is not my destination. Michael. My brother's name is 2 months on Uber. No wonder. This is how I get treated. 2 months.
Man, with this type of behavior, with this type of attitude, this is the best you're going to get treated. this the best you're gonna get treated. People gonna avoid you like the plague. You know what I mean? And really, now that I'm thinking about it, and now that I'm watching this, I'm looking at the date. What's really going on with this girl, right? This is the holiday season. This is close to Thanksgiving. It's 2 in the morning. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Florida. This is Orlando. How come ain't nobody checking for you? Oh, I think I know why. I think I have an idea why nobody's checking for her, but what's really going on right now, man? Okay, because the problem is not the police. Okay, the problem is not the Uber driver. All right, you already had something going on before that man picked you up.
Your name, my right? Hello?
Have you filed the complaint against Uber?
That's his job, ain't it? That's his right.
Well, no,
that's the complaint.
that's.
I want my refund. That's all I was told, so that's all I want.
So now we're gonna move the goalpost. Is that what we're doing? We're gonna move the goalpost. You said the man was threatening your life. You said the man endangered your life. I mean, why aren't you filing a complaint with Uber?
I'm gonna file charges though, because I got the report.
Can you step out of the vehicle at least?
What they say? 84 ain't going up. 85. Speed limit $60. 60 miles per hour. That's him, right?
Okay. Are you willing to step out of the vehicle? Yeah.
I want my refund. When I get my refund, I'll step up.
Well, it doesn't work like that.
I want my refund. Yeah, you don't know how it works, obviously. Obviously, neither one of y'all know how it works. I ain't touched this man. I ain't yelled at this man. I ain't do shit.
So you're now refusing to get
am
out
I
of
under
vehicle?
arrest? Has he called you?
I'm
under arrest for what?
You could be.
For what?
Trespassing in a conveyance.
Trespassing in a conveyance. You know what, man? I'm thinking just watching this, and of course, I'm not trying to say that this snapshot in this of this young lady is how she is 24/7. Okay, but I think, and I could be wrong. All right, maybe something else happened today to make her act like this. I think that this young girl is miserable. I think she's miserable. And I'm not just talking about, you're unhappy with this or unhappy with that. I think that this young girl is in a state of misery. And I'm telling you, do any of you guys know people like that? That they are miserable and they are angry with everything around them but themselves. So instead of fixing what they need to fix, okay, they attack everybody else. They attack friends. They attack, partners. Okay, they attack family, cousins. You know what I mean? Somebody else is always the enemy. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about, dog? Does anybody on the Heavy Gantt channel know what I'm talking about today? Because it's how heavy. I've dealt with people like this. Okay, and you know what I do? Cut them out of my life. This girl's miserable, okay? Because the solution would have been to cancel the ride and get a different ride if this man is so dangerous. But he is the one that's trying to get her out the car. She just wanted to sit in the back seat and harass this man the entire time. That's what she wanted to do. All right. What's the saying with people like this, that they got a solution? They got a problem for every solution. That's what I'm thinking she is, man.
He's telling you to get out of the vehicle. You're refusing to get out of the vehicle. You told us you're not getting out of the vehicle. It's all on body camera. That's exactly what you said. You said you're not getting out until you get your refund. And that's not how that works.
I still haven't got my clipboard. I want to press charges. What's going on here?
You want to press charges for what is it?
10 minutes up the road. How many times I gotta tell y'all?
What are you trying to press charges for?
My life. Attempted murder. I ain't got no seatbelt on. I'm in here.
You're not wearing a seatbelt. How old are you?
He's the responsible, right?
You're an adult. You know how to put a seatbelt on, right? Hey. I don't know what your name is. Yeah. Hang up the phone. Let's solve this. We don't have all night to be hanging out here. She's getting disgruntled. What do we want to do? You want to press charges?
I heard that. We ain't got all day.
She refuses to leave? I mean,
yes or no, dude?
Yes or no? I mean, I need her out of the car. So,
okay.
I mean,
okay.
What do I have? You tell me what I have to do to get her out of the car.
Yep. We're gonna go with this officer. You're gonna write a statement.
Can I write my statement?
Absolutely not.
I'm not talking to you.
You're gonna step out of this car. Okay.
That's my right, right?
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to step out of this car. Absolutely.
Specifically.
It doesn't matter if it's me or not. I'm gonna give you the opportunity so that you don't have to go to jail tonight.
Are you gonna jack me out my car? Are you gonna jack me out this car?
If you don't step out of this car, okay, after the opportunity that I'm about to give you.
You're not the driver. This isn't even your right. Are you in your jurisdiction right now?
Absolutely.
Where's the driver?
If you don't step out of this car,
making these allegations.
If you don't,
yo, how is this not a skit, y'all? How is this not a skit? You listen to what she's saying?
Driver hasn't told me to get out of this car yet.
I'm gonna drag you out of this car. You understand me?
That's in your rights. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you don't step out of this car,
go ahead, drag me out. Drag me out. I'm 97 pounds. Drag me out.
Come on.
Ma'am, there is no petite privilege.
Step out.
I'm 90.
Get out of there.
7 pounds. So you can ask me.
Come on. Step out.
Look at you. Wow. I'm not.
Step out.
Whoa. Whoa. You see that?
No.
Whoa, the palm of the patriarchy. Actually, this is, I mean, he's being as gentle as he can.
I'm not doing that.
Resisting.
You mother.
Put your hand.
You mother.
See, that is a very gentle way to control the head. I mean, we've seen other officers go, you know what I mean, full blast with the palm of supremacy. This guy's being very careful. He's doing the least amount of force that she will allow.
Bro, you straight silly mother, bro. I swear to God. I got all my bond money, bitch. Charge me.
I will.
I swear to God, you going to jail, ho.
Oh, bad on Leo.
Ma'am, going to jail is not a flex. It is not a flex. You hear what she said? I can bond right out. Yeah. Okay.
I swear to God, you going to jail, ho. Can I get up with my knees? Can I get up with my knees? You ain't got to drag me out.
You got any weapons on you?
You got no weapons on me.
You hear
what
me?
the I'm wearing, ho? You.
Relax.
You.
That's fine.
You. And your mama. Yeah.
She knows my mom.
Come here in the car, and I want all my phones out that man's car. And that's
the only weapon she has is a bad attitude. Okay, and a bad attitude ain't really a weapon, but you know what it'll do? Keep everybody away from you.
Right. Yeah, for real though?
Yeah.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Stop touching me, bro. All that shit on camera. You feel good? You feel good about yourself? Oh, they ain't gonna do shit. That's why you look like that?
Sit down.
I want all my shit out of that car. I am sitting down. Why are you touching me? You sound dumb.
Put your feet out.
You sound so. Hey. Yo, put the light on me.
Man, we see you on the Heavy Gantt channel. You acting a fool right now.
Yo, you don't want to though.
That's wild. Wild.
Stop doing that.
You need to stop doing that.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You need to stop doing that.
I'm charging you. I want pictures of every part of my body right now.
Okay.
Because you just abused me.
Do you need medical attention?
You just abused. Hey, I said I want pictures.
Do you need medical attention?
I want pictures of every part of my body right now. On everything I love.
I mean, I say video's way better than pictures. You know what I mean? So the body cam tells it all, man.
Do you want medical attention?
Because I'm pressing charges on you. Not your company. You personally. I'm pressing charges
all right.
Just got to stuff. I'm just gonna take her straight.
Why you ain't saying nothing? Huh?
You wanted to. If you wanted to talk,
saying anything?
we would have talked. But you decided you didn't want to do that.
I don't care, bro. I don't want to ride in a car with you, bro.
I'll be following it for 60 now.
Like You don't have an option.
I'm going back to Orange County.
You don't have an option. You're going to jail.
Why'd you do this?
I'm not talking to you. Can you please stop talking to me? Yes or no? Or you just want to be a police officer the rest of your life? Yeah, you done told your buddies what you did. That's why all them emojis on your phone.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's why all them emojis on your phone. But they replying to your group chat.
That's my family.
You know, family members texting those emojis at 2 o'clock in the morning. After 2.
Ma'am, you are 2 o'clock in the morning by yourself in the back of an Uber throwing a tantrum to try to get you some attention. That's what I think this is, y'all. Okay? That's what you're doing at 2 something in the morning, a week out from Thanksgiving, and ain't nobody checking for you. I wonder why. I think I have an idea though.
My family's from a
Stop talking to me.
different time zone.
That's why you in here by yourself. They're trying to protect you, bro. Yeah. All this shit
Alright.
on recording.
I go 6 now.
Orange County, y'all dirty. And if I can,
Copy
I will
starting.
press charges on you personally. You ain't answering that question, or you getting real quiet.
45580.
That got you wrapped in your fingers. You think you so protected because you're on duty. Off duty, what you gonna do? Nothing.
Are you gonna tell me your name? Okay.
I'm already in your custody.
Yeah.
You asked me my name before you arrested me, before you threw me on the ground,
Right.
put my face in the ground multiple times, and my face burning, and you over there chilling, driving and shit. Talking about
Yeah, you'll be all right.
I punch you. You
You did punch me.
You did all that for what? Yeah. For what? Nothing. It didn't take 3 of y'all to put my last on the ground. You crazy? Ain't nobody called the ambulance. No, y'all
That's because they were trying to be as gentle as possible and still get you out the car.
see my face. No, I'm clean. I can see through my light skin. Where did you go to school? Who gave you your badge? Orange County. I bet. You know what you did? Pass all your written tests. You good in the book? I bet.
You hear how she's talking? You know what I mean? You can. I'm telling you, this personality type, right? They focus on everybody else when their own house is burning up. Okay, they looking at their neighbor house, looking at their neighbor's yard, criticizing their neighbor's relationship, criticizing the neighbor's car, while their own house is burning down. Hey, this young girl, she's gonna have to figure out what's really wrong, because the issue is not the cops, the issue is not the Uber driver. Okay, she's gonna have to figure out what this is really about. I do not believe that this is about the Uber driver driving fast. I don't believe that at all.
You're not good in the field.
Don't believe it.
You're not. Look how you just treated me. Female.
Right.
You're not good in the field. You're not. Press all the charges. You're not. Look how you just treated me. Female.
A lady.
You're not good in the field. You're not. Press all the charges you want to, bruh. Whoever you are, I'm gonna find out if I can file charges against you personally. I swear to God.
Well, you'll know what I am. Like you'll know
Can
my
I file charges against you personally? Yes or no?
what charges you're gonna file against
Why
me.
aren't you answering the question? It's a
Since you know so much, you answer the question. You know what I mean? Since you know so much, go file the charges then. Quit talking about it.
simple yes or no answer.
You can file a complaint.
I'm not filing a complaint. I want to file charges.
Okay. Well, we'll go to
All
court
right.
for this. No worries.
Yes or no?
You can do whatever you want.
Hey, bring all your shit.
You can do whatever
Every
you
fucking
want.
Recording all that.
Yeah, everything's recorded.
I'm glad. Keep it.
We're recording right now.
What the hell y'all do? I don't know. I don't care. But I want all that shit in court. Since you want to claim I hit you, I'm gonna file whatever the. I'll sue you for attempted murder. You can go to jail for a felony. I'll put you in court for a felony. Do you know that?
Okay.
She was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, resisting an officer without violence, trespassing in a conveyance, and possession of cannabis less than 20 grams. Share your
Unbelievable. Okay, a possession of cannabis, less than 20 grams, acting like a maniac for no reason at all. She should have chilled out. She should have rolled up, went to the hotel room, and just decompressed and thought about things. It's something else going on with her, but good luck to her, boy. She is going to need it. She is going to need it, man. And yo, for real, I am not playing with y'all. Okay, people like that that's in your life, dog, I cut them out. I cut them out. If you always got a problem with everybody else, never taking accountability, you know what I mean? All you do is talk about other people, and it's your mama this and your brother that, and so this. It's never you, man, dog. I cut them folks out of my life, dog. All that complaining, all that crying. All right, guys, let me go ahead and get this out of here. But good luck to her, boy. I'm telling you, she's gonna need it. The only good thing about this is that that girl is young and she can learn from it, because that right there, what she just did, is better than what we've seen on body cam in terms of people getting fraud and all that other stuff. But anyway, let's see. Okay, guys, so this next video we about to get into is from Body Cam University. Wife ambushed at work by her husband's mistress, y'all. Wow. Officers respond to a call from a hospital where a woman's husband's mistress showed up. And look, well, I ain't seen it. We about to watch this together. Fix my camera. Body Cam University is the channel. If you are on this channel and you're like, yeah, why is he talking? Click the link. Go over to Body Cam University, man. Make sure you sub, hit the bell for notifications. Great channel. You know who I do this for. Let's go.
So she said that she was coming down. Hi.
So what happened?
I'm coming into work, and this woman, Nicole, that my husband been sleeping with, is coming out. She started laughing. I'm like, you a clown, what's funny? She was like, not as clown as you. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, you know what? Because I see now your fault. You keep it up with where I'm at. So I called my husband, like, get her. Why is she up here? Why she up here? He like, Val, just go back to work. Just let her be. She started talking crazy because I got him on the phone. So we get to arguing. My husband like, just go. She like, no, I'm gonna make this bitch lose everything. She been trying to make me, like, when she thought I worked at the nursing home, she tried to send my order of protection here, but she didn't know I had started back working here. So I'm like, what you mean you gonna make me lose everything? So she kept saying it. Then all of a sudden she swung. So I swung back. She grabbed my hair, my wig that I had on, snatched my wig off.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. She done snatched the wig off. Them spirits is everywhere.
So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and just let you beat me in my damn face.
And this happened in the parking lot here?
No, it happened right here in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Are you clocked in already?
Where is she
I just
already? Where's she at?
She's in the.
I don't know where she's at.
Crescent 510.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know he was going home.
Yeah.
So anywho, I was talking to the nurses and they were looking him up. They couldn't find him, so I called my grandpa on his cell phone. He said, "Oh, I'm at home." I said, "I didn't know you were at home." He said, "Okay." So I said, "I'm on my way." So I'm coming around the corner, coming around too, and she was like, "Why you at my job, ho?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, the nurse. She was like, "Why you at my job, ho?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" So she starts doing this, excuse me, if I'm in her face. See, if y'all, she ugly. She's doing this in my face. I said, "Get that out of my face." So she's still doing this. So I did this. I said, "Get that out of my face." So then she started attacking me. I didn't want to get in any more confrontation because I already got an order on her.
Order protection?
Yes, order protection.
I don't understand why she's at her job though. I know it's a hospital, so you know what I mean. Maybe I missed that part. I get that it's a hospital, but I don't believe that she's just accidentally at this hospital. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's keep watching.
So
What's your last name?
that's a night.
And then what's your first? And then date of birth? And then what's the phone number for you?
I live in Washington.
What's the address there? She attacked you. How did she attack you? Was she throwing or she just lunged at you? What happened?
When I did this with the phone, she came at me. I don't know, it happened so fast. So then I started trying to defend myself. So then I held on to her hair to keep her away, and I held her down. She spit on me first. And I said, "Cut it out." If you look at the camera, I'm holding her down. I said, "Would you cut it out?"
What's up with the blood on your shirt?
It's either from my nails or I don't know what, because my nail is bleeding. These are my nails.
Okay, your nails are bleeding.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Do you have cameras in this hallway?
I hope so.
No cameras.
You know, it's cameras here.
We're looking, but we don't.
Wait, hold on. What?
First. And I said, "Cut it out." If you look at the camera, I'm holding her down. I said, "Would you cut it out?"
What's up with the blood on your shirt?
It's either from my nails or I don't know what, because my nail is bleeding. These are my nails.
Okay, your nails are bleeding.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Do you have cameras in this hallway?
I hope so.
No camera.
We're looking, but we don't.
I hope so.
What you mean you're looking? How come y'all don't know that? Dude is supposed to be security. What are you securing, sir? What are you securing?
Okay, your nails are bleeding.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Do you have cameras in this hallway?
I hope so.
No camera.
I mean, I'm talking to him like he owns the hospital. He don't own the hospital, but I'm saying they should have cameras.
But we don't.
I hope so. It was a nurse or somebody right here that was standing here the whole time.
Really?
And yeah, she was walking back and forth, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking this way. And so I was like, just girl, get out of here. And then she just kept going on and on. Look, y'all, she ugly. She ugly. I'm like, why the hell are you doing that? Grow up. And as I'm restraining her down, I said, just cut it out. Just stop.
Right.
And she just kept
She
going on.
sounds so she sounds so mature, right? She sounds very, very, very mature. Together, adult-like. You know what I mean? What are you doing here, though? What are you doing here?
Kicking and doing the extra. So then when she grabbed my hair, my hat came off and all that stuff. And then I'm still holding on to her, and that's when she was holding my locks. And when it was right here, and that's when security and all them came up here. Because we was tussling in the hall for a little bit.
I'll be right back. Keep an eye on her for real quick. I appreciate it. What was it? Was it a white lady, black lady, Mexican, white lady sitting right here?
No, she was like walking back.
She's standing here with all her stuff on the ground, ready to fight. I took a picture of her putting all her shit down. She was already ready to fight.
Okay.
So it's not like I just knocked all her stuff out of her hand. She literally sat it all down, ready to go. Like, come on, be for real. You knew what you came up here to do.
What's your last name?
I'm on the 5th floor. I'm on 5.
You know what you came up here to do, and I tend to agree. Okay, I tend to agree. You ain't got no business being up here. And also the husband, listen here, man. Maybe I'm saying this too early because it's 35 minutes of video here. All right, so I don't know, but I will tell you that a lot of brothers, okay, a lot of you men, boy, y'all better leave this alone if you can't manage it. I'm not telling you how to live, okay? I don't care what you do, but you better leave this alone if you can't manage it. If you're gonna have a wife and a mistress, why does that mistress know anything about your wife? Why does she know where your wife works? You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't you checking this woman? Okay, let's keep watching, man.
The person, I'm talking to the police. You just gotta go through the double doors and walk through.
Will you spell your last name? Your first name? Middle initial? Date of birth? 90?
Yeah.
What's a good address? Alright, so you're coming up the hallway.
I'm coming up to clock in. I'm coming to work.
You don't know where it's at.
Oh, the clock in is right here by our door.
Okay.
So I'm coming to put my bag and stuff in there because I clocked in on 1. Because I clocked in right at 7. I'm running late. So I'm coming in, walking into the clock in area. She coming out. She started laughing. I said, what the fuck is funny, Nicole? Like, why are you laughing? You're a clown. She already knows she got an order of protection on me, so she's antagonizing me. Like, if you went to court and lied and said you're afraid, if you was afraid, you should have turned back around and looked the other way or just been like, you know what? Let me go back to the nurse's station where I feel safe. No, you continue to start talking crazy. So I'm recording her walking out. I'm calling my husband, like, why is she up here? He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, she up here with me. He's like, what you mean? So as I'm telling him what's going on, I started taking pictures of her. I'm like, look, why is she up here? She put all her stuff down. Like, what's up? What you want to do?
Okay.
But I did not knock anything out of her hand. She literally sat everything down and stood.
Okay.
She's coming to visit grandpa or her dad. She works here. They ran into each other. She's got OP against her, but she's like the one that's got beat up. She's like, "Why are you here?" Pulled out her phone and started recording her. She said, "Why are you doing that?" So she made physical contact by smacking the hand, and apparently that's when she lunged at her and they started rolling around fighting and drawing each other hair after that. So let's see if we can see video.
The security guy said the camera doesn't reach this far.
No, her phone.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if she has video of it and see what's going on. So let's go ask her.
They came from around the corner here, but I don't know who they were. I don't think they.
And let me just say again, guys, it is really ridiculous that they just don't have a security office with cameras in that office. It's a hospital. Anything can happen up here. And y'all ain't got cameras? You got to ask 1 million people what's going on with the cameras?
No, one thing I got is the photos of her being here. And I was on FaceTime with my husband. She put all her stuff down.
Oh, she must have hit her or something.
That's the only thing I got is her putting all her stuff down. She literally put all her stuff down, and I'm recording her here. Like, why are you even up here? What are you doing? You want to let her up now?
Her lips busted. You see that?
I'm like, you been trying to figure out where I work, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, when this photo, was she walking away?
No, she was still talking. I'm on video call with my husband. Okay. And he's like, what's going on? I'm like, why is she up here? I'm showing him, like, why is she even up here?
Okay.
I'm like, why is she even up here? So she turned around and stopped. At that point, she had already turned around and stopped.
Okay, and keep going. What happened?
So I'm like, why? I'm like, what's the problem? Like, why are you even up here? You know, you got an order of protection against me. Like, why are you even at my job? Mm-hmm. She's like, bitch, you a clown. I'm gonna make you lose everything. Okay. I'm like, what you mean you gonna make me lose everything? So I'm gonna make you lose everything. She's laughing about this. So
this is like this sound like a Tubi original. Hey, yo, this sound like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. You know what I mean? It sounds something like that. You're gonna lose everything. What? Man, how do these women even know each other? Okay, this is what I'm telling you, man. I'm not telling men that that's what you should do. You should go get a mistress or whatever. Did you have a mistress? Yes. Okay, and I'm not proud of that, man. I've lied. You know what I'm saying? I've been a good husband and I've been a bad husband. I've been, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna front here. But I'm just speaking. I'm not being judgmental. I'm just keeping it real before I say anything else. How do they even know each other? What part of the game is this? That the wife and the mistress know each other and knows what this is what I think. And I'll take this back. If we see the husband later on in the video, I'll take it back then. I think that man been going home and pillow talking. If you got a mistress and you got a wife, what's going on with your wife is not the mistress business. Okay, because apparently the mistress don't know she a mistress. She thinks she's the wife. This is why I want to talk to the husband. Okay, the mistress thinks she's the wife. Come on.
On FaceTime with him, I'm showing her.
Did you get an OP against her?
No, she did it against me because she's sleeping with my husband. That's where this all started from.
All right.
And he here because he just dropped me off to work.
I understand.
He gonna make me lose everything. So I'm gonna make you lose everything. She's laughing about this. So I'm on FaceTime with him. I'm showing her.
Did you get an OP against her?
No, she did it against me because she's sleeping with my husband. That's where this all.
Wait, hold on. There's something being left out. So you mean to tell me that she has an order of protection against you because she's sleeping with your husband? Or did you go pry and be nosy and found out about stuff and then things went however they went and she had to get an order of protection against you? I don't know, but I think there's something left out there. The other thing I'll say is, who cares about the order of protection? That lady that we just seen, she ain't scared. She's at this woman's job, and apparently, you know what I mean? She done put hands on her.
Okay. From. All right.
And he here because he just dropped me off to work.
I understand. So, literally, all about husband problem.
Yes,
husband.
It's been going on.
She's got an OP against you.
Yes.
So, and when she was walking, it looks like she's walking away in that picture.
No, she wasn't, though. She wasn't. She literally turned around right after that.
I understand, but, I mean, you were falling behind taking pictures instead of.
Because I'm like, why are you here? Because she said he's saying I'm making.
Yo, I believe that's what she was doing, too. I believe you was following her. I believe you had your phone out. I believe you were saying all the stuff that lady said you were saying.
You lose everything. I'm like, Nicole, you keep finding me. This ain't the first time I've seen her since then. Mm-hmm. But like I told them, I said she's seen me at the clock-in. So if I'm the threat, then why didn't you go to the nurse's station that you said you came from?
All right, give me 1 second. Let's go.
Like, make sense of that.
We can articulate it for breaking the OP, and then we can articulate a battery against an aggravated battery against
Against the other girl?
Yeah, because pictures, it looks like she's walking away with her stuff in her hand and she's falling still. And then she has no injuries on her. And in that picture, it looks like she dropped her stuff.
Yeah, she's putting her stuff out.
So we'll make sure to get those first. Make sure you get those pictures first before we cuff her, and then we can co-cuff her real quick, right?
Okay, so walk out.
We'll go cuff that one. Then we'll come back for violation of order of protection. Make sure it's valid first, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
This is why we need cameras. This is why we need cameras. You know what I mean? They're basing all of this off of stills.
Run her and see if she run her real quick. Yeah. Do that, and then I'll talk to her some more.
That don't even sound right.
What?
That I should be the one being in any type of trouble. I'm coming to.
I understand.
I'm coming to my job. I'm clocked in.
This is why we're talking about it. So, have you been served the OP yet?
I've already went to court for it.
You already went to court.
And she know that. That's why.
Did she show up for court?
Yes.
Okay.
And she sat there and lied in court, and that's why she keeps saying like I'm gonna make you lose everything.
So that's
So why would you come here at 7 o'clock at night?
So that's 2 years.
Because she just told you what she was on. She said she's gonna try to make you lose everything. That's why she's here. That's why she's here. I believe that too. And you gave her the leverage. You gave her the leverage being immature. You gave her the leverage. The move should have been, man, we are so proudful, ain't we? The move should have been when you seen that lady there was to go to the security office. You know what I mean? Go to somebody, be like, yo, she shouldn't even be here. You should have got on the phone with the police yourself if you knew what time she was on. That's what she should have did. But she didn't do that. Okay, she didn't do that. She acted like a high school girl, okay, with her phone out, doing that old ghetto, you know what I mean? Fighting over a guy, you know, we've all seen this before. All right. So she played it wrong. She played it wrong. I would imagine she probably gonna get fired. I don't know how the nurses union would handle this, but I mean, probably you up here fighting, ma'am, because it sounded to me like y'all was just banging.
And no, it's not 2 years. They only said they granted it for 6 months because it was they said it was petty. And
so she has a 6 month.
Yes.
Okay.
And it just went. I can show you. It just went into effect not even a week ago. So why are you here?
Okay. Well, no matter what, she's going to jail for aggravated battery.
Because why are you here at 7 o'clock at night, knowing this is the time that I gotta clock into work?
Yeah, I understand. So, did she have a dad or grandpa?
I don't know. You don't know. I haven't even been to work. I haven't been here since freaking Friday. So it's not like I knew she had somebody here.
Yeah, transport his mail.
Okay.
It sure sound like that woman know this lady's schedule, don't it? She's up here right when she starts work at this hospital.
1 second, just stay put.
I haven't been here since Thursday night.
You haven't been here? And then she came here at the same time and everything. All right, just stay put for me real quick. How you doing, man? When was your dad or grandpa released from here?
I guess he was released today.
Today?
Yes.
Okay. And who's like the primary like caregiver or anything that gets notified about him being released?
I'm one of them. That's why I have this paper. I'm one of them.
And no one contact you?
No. It's me, and he has his daughters, my mom and my aunts.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And where's the aunt?
My aunts?
Yeah.
I assume they're at home.
They're at home, so they knew he was home?
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay, when did this OP go in effect?
It's been, what is this? This is November, I think October, September. I have the paper in my car.
Yeah,
this woman got no business being here. This woman got no business being up here, man. This woman probably got kids at the house and she's up here, okay, in the position of mistress, fighting the wife on her job.
Paper in the car, did you get an email type away from the court?
Yeah.
Is this Nicole?
Yeah.
Yes. She's going to show me the OP paperwork real quick. Let's get those other nurses that state what that just said. They should their name and information.
Yeah. I want to court on the 16th.
Type in like.
Thank you, because I don't know how to do this. This is the iPhone. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Press all.
Mm-hmm.
Stop playing. You done figured out this woman's schedule. You done figured out where she works. You figure out that iPhone too.
So there should be like a search box right there.
Okay.
Put personal one. Hold on.
It started in September. August.
Okay. Where is it? You see it?
It's right here.
Press on it. Thank you.
You can look in her face, man. She ain't sorry. This woman ain't sorry.
9,
She not sorry at all.
605 Northeast Monroe, apartment 4, Beach House. Earlier trouble with mail.
She's. All right. There's OP. Did you figure out? So
Been served, yeah.
it's been served. Okay. So.
Then let's take it from the top. You just filed an order of protection against this woman because she's so dangerous. You need to be you need to be protected. You need to keep her away from you. Now you're up here at her job. Like a week or so since you filed the protection order, now you up here at her job wanting to fight. And the prize is what? Her husband that she already has? The man don't want you like that. If the man wanted you like that, let me just keep it a buck, man. And I'll say this is a male-centered channel, so I'm always talking from the male's point of view because I'm a man. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't speak from a lady's point of view, but I will say, ladies, don't put yourself in. It's the same thing I tell men, dog. Don't put yourself in a position to be lame as a woman. Don't lower yourself, okay? And be lame and be shameful and be disgraceful as a woman. Don't be no desperate woman. Okay? Ain't nothing more unattractive than a desperate person. Okay? And this woman is the definition of desperate, okay? Because she did some skip tracing, some investigation in order to find this out and also find out the schedule because she's right up here right on time. All right. So unless the husband gave that information, this woman is a detective. Inspector Gadget over here.
You'll be under arrest for aggravated battery to a nurse.
I didn't aggravate her.
Yes, you did.
You didn't aggravate her, ma'am. Look at that woman's face. Look at that woman's lips. She looking like Tommy Hearns.
Because she's a public.
She look like the hitman.
So it goes straight to aggravated battery.
But I was up here visiting my brother. I'm not resisting.
I understand, but
man, your granddaddy do not want to be bothered with you. Okay, if you on this type of time, granddaddy don't need to see you. Granddaddy at the house.
There should be no freedom for fighting.
I wasn't fighting her. She was fighting me.
Well, you have no marks or anything like that on you, and you have her blood on your shirt.
My lip is cut.
No, it's not. I see it right now.
Okay. I guess not. Okay.
I'm gonna grab these papers.
Can you cuff them in the front?
No, this is protocol right now.
Okay. I aggravated her.
Yes, she's a public official and a nurse. It goes straight to aggravated battery.
Are you kidding me? I cannot believe this shit. My fingernails are broke. I didn't come up here fighting this damn girl.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
So right now, that's where we're at, and we'll fix.
Okay, fine. I did not come up.
We will own that.
I'll go with him. She'll take care of it.
Okay. All right.
No. You and I will go.
All right.
You gonna keep my stuff?
I got your stuff. All right.
Okay.
So do you understand why you're being charged?
No.
Okay.
Because you said that I attacked her. I didn't attack her. She attacked me. I swear to God on everything I love.
She has multiple injuries and everything.
What would you do? She spit on you and had me. She had my hair.
Well, we have other witnesses.
That's
saying
fine.
That you had nothing on you, no spitting or anything, and she had all the spit and marks on her.
Are you
That's where we're at
kidding
right
me?
now. That's why you're under arrest for aggravated battery.
Okay. Wow. For me defending myself, she had that camera in my face.
Mm-hmm. She didn't have it recording, but she did take pictures, which we'll get that for our evidence too.
She took pictures of me. What was I doing?
You should know what you was doing. You know what you was doing. Now you nervous? You know what you was doing. You was acting a fool. You was embarrassing your family name. You embarrassing all the men in your family and the women too. You embarrassing your children. Anybody who knows you, ma'am, anybody who knows you and loves you and cares about you, you're embarrassing them.
Just standing there.
I'm just like, I don't get this.
There's a lot you don't get. It's a lot you don't get, ma'am. So they got to secure the home wrecker brisket.
call in the car. So when we get down there, you can make a phone call down there, okay? Since you're under arrest and everything, you have rights to that phone call.
But you just put the cuffs on me. You didn't read me my rights or anything.
I haven't asked you any questions about
The
it.
other officer's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He'll come talk to you.
Going up. Then why do I have to be arrested if I've been cooperating and everything else? Why do I have to be led behind hospital cuffs?
Well, she's getting arrested right now. So
But I'm saying, no, I'm cooperating and doing everything.
I understand this is protocol. We do this with everyone.
Okay.
I'm sorry it has to be like this, but this is how we do things.
This is a very serious deal.
So they are taking her too. At least that's what he alluded to.
Then we take a left up here.
Which I think that sounds about right. They both was in there fighting.
And then we'll take a right where that waiting sign is, or waiting room sign. We'll go over here. Straight to the doors.
Did y'all check and see if my grandpa was up there?
They said that he was discharged.
Today, right?
Yes.
And I talked to the nurses and I asked, I'm sorry, I'm not really, but yeah, I was talking to the nurses and I said, I'm looking for him. And I said, what room is he in? The lady was looking and I said, he said he's in 510 because when I went in there, it's just a lady. So they looked it up and I called my grandpa. Yeah.
Hey, yo, this is a horseshit excuse. I don't believe this excuse. Okay, so if your grandfather was discharged, you would know when. Other people in the family would have told you. Okay, you would have called somebody in the family like, yo, what's up with granddaddy? How's he doing? Oh, yeah, he was discharged at X amount of time. You have no reason to be up here at 7 at night. You have no reason, ma'am. None at all. Okay, but did you see how she has her little excuse already set? She knew when her granddaddy was going to get discharged, and she's using that as a reason to be at this hospital.
They're just figuring out your past so they can see
that's
everything.
fine.
And all that. We'll go back here.
That's fine. And then they called. Do you have my phone too? Yeah. So then I called him on speakerphone.
Okay.
And he was on speakerphone. And I said, Grandpa, where are you at? And ladies can clarify that.
Man, we don't need to know what you and granddaddy was talking about. Okay, it's safe to hey, this is not about granddaddy at this point.
Where you at? He said, I'm at home. I said, well, when did you go home? He said, they discharged me today. I said, well, this is the second time this has happened. I didn't know you was going home.
Yeah.
He called me at 3 o'clock this morning because his sugar was low and he was confused on where he was. I don't have to come up here and fight anybody.
I understand. It's just
Then why did you? Because you're not up here because you care about your granddaddy. That ain't what got you in the car to come up here, man.
right now it just looks bad at this point because
I get it.
She has all the marks and everything, and I look at you and I don't see any marks on
Yeah, I get it.
Can you hold this for me?
I get it.
It's a wet towel. It's not nothing.
Go
Worst case scenario,
Who is that?
go to court.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't do anything
Use
to the
the
girl.
back side of my hand, all right?
Okay.
Back.
I can do what you gotta do.
Like, how is her lip like that if you ain't do nothing? You know what I'm saying? Her mouth is busted, man. How did that happen? And you yanked her wig off.
I didn't know this girl. Yeah. The order is supposed to be from my house to wherever we are. Yeah, I'm not gonna come up here and I'm not gonna keep here and fight anybody. I don't have time for that.
Let me just lift up your hat real quick
Go ahead,
to see what's
go ahead.
under it, everything. All right,
Spirits up there ministering to her.
I'll put it back on your head. But that's gonna have to come off when the wagon comes back.
That's all.
This door always. All right, we gotta go to the other side. That one has a problem with the unlocking mechanism. Hey, see for me? So when I open that door, my in-car camera turns on, so it's recording everything in here.
Okay, because I've never did this before.
All right. You have a phone still?
Yep.
Give her a call. Who do you want to call?
Can I please put these in the front? I've never been
No.
like this before, and I'm cooperating. Please, can you just put this in the
On
front?
the wagon, we'll ask him.
We'll ask him.
Okay.
He might let you on the way out there, but when you get out there, they'll move them back.
I can't call anybody.
I can help you.
You have to do. It has to go by my face. Just please, sir. Look, I'm not gonna do anything, and it's locked. I can't because it's locked. Just please. I'm not gonna do anything that I'm not supposed to do.
It's too late for that.
Oh, okay. So give us a second. He wants to talk to you. You first before I.
We'll talk to you. That's fine.
We'll get to you in a minute. All right, just stay put real quick. So right now, since I can't ask you anything, I could get the minimum because we didn't know what's going on. But once the crime is set, we have to, and you're being arrested for it, we have to wait until we read your Miranda rights to ask you for any more questions, okay?
What? You got me in cuffs and you didn't read my rights.
We haven't asked you anything about the crime yet.
Right, so 541 male PJ, mileage
Why am I in cuffs if y'all didn't read my rights? Is the thing that I want to know.
We are about ready to read your rights. You're in cuffs because we have other witnesses stating other things that's about you fighting her.
Nobody seen me but that nurse that was walking.
You're going to be read your Miranda rights, so you know what they are.
No, I don't, because nobody read.
We haven't asked you.
Being arrested.
So do you understand why we read Miranda rights?
Yeah.
Why?
You have the right to do that stuff, and it's reading you.
Yeah. The reason why we read that is because we can't self-incriminate you until you know your rights are in place, so you can make a sound decision on your own before asking any questions. I didn't ask you any questions yet about the incident.
But then I shouldn't be in cuffs then.
Yeah, you're in cuffs because you're under arrest.
But you didn't. Okay, so how they do this? Well, how I know is I thought when you're being read your rights, that's when you're being put in cuffs.
Nope. You can be detained and read rights.
But, I mean, I don't get this. I don't know. I don't know. I need to speak to somebody so I can speak to my lawyer, because this is crazy. I didn't know this girl worked here. And I'm up here. You just have record that my grandfather was here. What time was he discharged?
That's HIPAA violation. We can't go into that yet.
I get it.
Why don't you know that? Why don't you know that? Why was that the big secret in your family? That granddaddy's getting out the hospital. Hey, don't tell her.
Oh my God, this is awful.
Yeah.
I've been at home all day long. I did not come. I didn't say, hey, I want to go fight today. That was not it at all.
You was thinking about that woman. You was stewing. You was getting mad, and you had it planned. You decided that this is what she was gonna do. That's what I think. Is there a chance that she just, by happenstance, oh, hey, I'm at a hospital, my granddad's here? No, don't believe that. Don't believe that at all. If her granddaddy was in a hospital right now, okay, then maybe, but nah, I don't believe it. But what I will say is that man doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. Okay? He doesn't want you. Okay? Now, for whatever his management, however he managed the situation, he managed it wrong. Okay? I've managed situations wrong too. I'm just saying this is what it is, y'all. Okay? This is what it is. All right? If that man wanted to leave his wife, he could go leave his wife. He could get a divorce, and then, hey, he could marry you if he wanted to. He don't want to.
I'm not with this. I have an order on her to keep her away from me. And this is the reason why. And then look what happened. So how long am I going to be in there?
It's Sunday, right? You'll probably be out by tomorrow, maybe later on tonight. I don't know. I'm not counting.
So can I please put these in front, or do I got to wait for the paddy wagon?
Wait for the paddy wagon.
Wait for the paddy wagon, like the rest of the criminals. This is a criminal act, what you just did, man.
After we read your man, right? So what? When he wants to come and talk to you. So he read her Miranda rights over there, what's going on, and then she's going to come over here and talk to you. Okay?
I haven't been through this before, so
I know it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I understand.
You getting caught. You're getting caught now. You never been through anything like this before, meaning you've never been caught for anything like this before. Do you believe for 1 minute that this woman just now decided to start acting like this? Nah. Nah. I don't believe that for 1 minute. This is what type of time she's on.
So I'm trying to explain everything.
And I get it. And I'm not trying to be resistant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never did this before.
I don't know. This is the way I do it, and I keep it this way because last time I put something in front of someone, they grabbed something and was trying to escape. So
Look, Mr. Officer, I swear to God on everything I love, I would never do nothing like that.
I know, but I get that all the time too, and so I can't really.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't do nothing like that. I'm true and genuine. I don't even know how to escape out of here. I wouldn't even want to escape. I just want to get this cleared up and be on my way.
Doctor, did you want me to? No, I want you to. Okay. So you have both theirs. You read her Miranda rights, and she's been willing. She's a little freaked out right now because it's the first time. So take it easy. Okay. If she needs any question, explain everything. Explain it to her. Okay. Right.
Just please. I just want them in the front. I've never done this. I'm not going to escape. I have no reason to escape if I get to do anything. Okay. So will I be able to have these in the front?
No. Right now you're in my vehicle. They gotta stay behind you.
That's fine. I'm not on anything.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have the present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question.
She said, yeah, baby, I'm at home. My phone, so the lady said, I don't have a nurse's station. It was 2 ladies, 10. I seen a lady in there, so I had the paper. I needed him to sign it.
I'm just trying to move it to the pertinent parts here. Hold on.
You understand each of these rights I read to you? Huh? Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now.
Yeah, I don't have anything to hide.
So what were you doing up here?
I was up here visiting my grandpa. I'm one of his caregivers. That's the reason why I had the paper. I needed him to sign the papers. So I came up here. He called me at 3 o'clock. Blood sugar is low. He looked at the records. It's all up there if you can. So anyhow, I was coming up here. He told me to come up here. I'm here. So I went to the nurse's station. I went to the room he was at, 510. I seen a lady in there, so I went to the nurse's station.
He called you at 3 o'clock?
Yes, that's what he got. And I'll show you the call log. So anyway, I went to the nurse's station. There was 2 ladies there. And I said, well, I'm looking for Alan Durham. And they said, okay. So they were looking it up. And they said, what room is he in? I said, 510. So the lady said, I don't have him here. And I said, well, he was up here. So I said, hold on, let me call on my phone, which I put on speaker. And I said, hey, Grandpa. He said, hey. I said, where are you at? What are you doing? He said, oh, I'm at home. I said, well, I didn't know you were being discharged. He said, yeah, baby, I'm at home in front of the nurses. So they was like, well, we're glad he's home. I said, me too. And I was so I was calling a friend of mine to tell my friend what was going on, and I was going to meet her too. So I also told my grandpa, I said, well, I'm on my way over there. So then I don't know who works here. She was coming around the corner. She said, oh, look at this here. So I didn't say anything. I just kept going. I just shook my head going.
You hear everything she's saying? I'm listening to everything she's saying. Okay, the fact she said she talked to her granddaddy at 3 o'clock, I mean, is odd that it's now 7 o'clock and you just now up here. Seems weird. But never mind. Everything else she's talking about, from the phone call to granddaddy when she was at the hospital at the nurse's station to bringing the little form, like I'm a caregiver. To me, everything that she's mentioned thus far makes me think this is premeditated. It's that thought out. She thought this out so much. I think, could be wrong. I don't think I am. She thought it out, okay, with her granddaddy getting discharged. She thought it out with the phone call, you know what I'm saying, right there, to justify why she was there, okay, and the form. That's what I think, guys. That's what I think. All right, that makes the most sense here.
This is gonna get out of hand. So I kept going. She followed me. So she was like, well, look at this. And like I showed him, she had the camera in my face. I was like, she ugly, she ugly, she ugly. I said, get that out of my face. Cut it out. So I kept walking. So then she comes up behind me and she does it again. So I was like, really? So I'm standing there. I was like, what's up, Valerie? What? So then she starts attacking me and went on from there. The lady, it was a nurse. She was walking back and forth and I was looking at her. And I said, stop She spit at me. She said, "What's up, Hardy?
When you say she attacked me, what do you mean by that?
She came, she grabbed onto me, and I was like, cut it out. And she was like, well, look, get your girl. And that was the guy that was just here. She was like, get your girl, get your girl. And he was like, just walk away, just walk away. I said, I am walking away. I said, I'm not doing anything. So she kept agonizing me and walking behind.
Agonizing?
One out of one off.
So then she started pulling on me, and I'm like, just let me go. Just let me go. So then she kept on, so I was like, okay, Valerie, cut it out. So she spit at me. And I was like, really? So I held her down, and I restrained her. I said, stop it. Stop it. And she kept on, and then she started.
You see how mature she's making herself sound?
To kick me. So I was like, this is crazy. So I let her go. And I stood back up, and I was going to walk away again. And she goes with the camera again. So then I was like, stop it. And that lady was right there walking back and forth, and that's it. And then that's when security started.
So how did she get all the scars on her face and you just held her down?
Right.
How did she get all the scars on her face?
Yes.
I was trying to get her off of me. She had my hair. When the security guard came, she had my hair. So how else?
Ma'am, that's because you stole on this woman and you snatched her wig off.
I've had their locks ripped out. I didn't want my locks ripped out. So I was trying to get away from her. I was like, stop it, stop it. And I was pushing her away, but she had my hair. If you ask that stocky security guard, she had my hair. My hat was on the floor, my earrings was on the floor, my phone and everything was right by the wall. And that's what I did. I picked it up. I have a cut in my lip. I know it doesn't matter to you guys. And then she gave me a sucker punch before we broke apart. And they was telling her to let go. They said, let go, let go. I said, I don't have her. I didn't have anything in my hand. I let go when they came.
So he called you at 3 to tell you to come up here, even though you was discharged?
No, he didn't tell me to come up here at 3. He called me because he was confused on where he's at. He's here at the hospital. His sugar was low.
He called you because he was confused about where he's at. But he wasn't confused when it's time to get discharged. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not making sense. Okay, granddaddy was confused all up until it's time to get discharged. Okay.
Yes, when was low, I swear to God. And the nurses from last night can tell you I was on the phone because he said, I'm on the phone.
3 a.m.?
3 a.m.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So ask the nurses because he said, this is my granddaughter on the phone. And I was talking to him, and the nurse picked up the phone, his cell phone, and I gave you his cell phone, I don't know how hard. And they said, well, he's fine. We're going to watch on him, and we're going to make sure he's okay. I said, that's fine. I said, call me back if anything.
You see how she's telling us a whole bunch of shit that ain't got nothing to do with why you started putting hands on this woman?
It's different. And they said, okay.
That's how you know somebody lying, when they trying to sound so perfect and so together and so responsible. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not buying that, man. I'm not buying that.
Okay. Again, my grandpa called me and was like, and my, me and him talk personally.
Bless you.
And that's it.
Bless
and
you.
I called my mom and told my mom. My mom also knows what was going on. My grandpa. My grandma has a start of Alzheimer's, so she's also worried, and she also
see. This is how you know a person is lying. Okay, this is one of my tales. Is a person that's trying to make themselves sound perfect, and you're telling me a lot of details about stuff that don't matter, stuff that ain't pertaining to what we really supposed to be talking about.
Was calling as well, so that's what I was doing.
All right. That's how you check.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
If you don't believe me, I'll give you everybody's number so you can call.
All right.
I wouldn't have a water on her and come up here.
You heard what she said about that. And she was saying that, what was the thing with the phone you told me originally that she smacked the phone?
She smacked the phone. She admitted she smacked her phone.
Okay.
So.
And then,
no, she didn't say it in that.
Yeah, that's how I wanted to bring it up, and I was like, I can't remember if he was saying that's what he said or.
I'll notate that and everything because I mostly talked to her, and then so she's ag battery to a nurse.
Yeah.
Right. Violation of order of protection.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure she gets order of protection sheet so she can get one so that we don't have this problem
again. Yeah.
So yeah, right now they're both. She's at wrong, but
but since it's an OP violation, then she attacking her because she has all the scars. I saw at the last minute what the mark she's talking about. If you want to take pictures of that, she said she did it. We can do that and notate it in the report. But the mark looks old to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not a doctor, so I can't explain that. So
Okay.
document it and be done with it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
I'll take a photo of it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Peoria. God bless Peoria.
I'm gonna take a photo of you.
It's inside. Yeah, upper to right. So when you're looking, it's up here. And it's gonna get bright. You might need go like this. Awesome.
Ugh.
Perfect. All right. Sounds good. I started your screens. I'll switch it over to yours. Just make sure it's 10-7 times. Okay?
Yeah.
The booking's already done.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Okay.
Booking's already done.
All right, so I'll get a wagon.
We're gonna meet the wagon at North and Comp up here. All right, because it's a tight area and it's hard for the wagon to get through. All right. I'm not trying to scare you or do anything like that.
I have anxiety.
I know.
It's just the only thing that's just freaking me out is my hands behind my back.
Ma'am, you should be freaked out and you should have anxiety. Okay, if at your advanced age, this is what you doing. Okay, you think you the wife when you're not the wife. You up at the wife's job trying to fight her over a man that don't really want you. Ma'am, you should have anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety called for right here.
Look how small I am. How am I causing damage? I know you said she has stuff on her face, but when you're scared, you're not even scared. But when you're trying to defend yourself, what are you supposed to do? If somebody shoving stuff in their face?
Yeah.
I didn't come up here for that. I swear I didn't come up here for that.
Lower 110, put me back around to Daytona.
Of course you did.
Step out for me. Oh, wagon's here. Damn it. I didn't give you a call. But we'll see. You got a text message from someone.
I know. Those are my best friend.
Got it. Take it.
Well, your best friend told you not to bring your dumb ass up there, didn't they? Your best friend probably told you. I hope your best friend is like, yo, what are you doing? Because I bet you she been talking about this. Man, I'm gonna find out where she work. Man, I know how girls be doing it, man. I know how they be doing it. And I bet you this woman has been told, don't do that. Girl, don't do that. Have some integrity. Have some dignity. Leave that woman alone. You're already sleeping with her husband. Leave her be.
Sit back in there for me again.
You want me to put my whole body back in?
Just sit. Yeah, I know you won't run from me. Just sit right there. So I will tell you that you go out to county. I do know this. They'll process you through. They'll ask you if you want to get numbers out of your phone, all right? Say yes, so you can get those numbers. Don't look up. Don't try to call from your phone. Don't try to text anybody from your phone because they'll automatically rip it away from you. Okay. They won't give you a second chance to do it, okay?
That's why I got that charger. That was from my grandpa to charge his phone.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I just want to let you know because
I don't believe none of that shit. Ma'am, you could have bedpans in your car. You could have insulin in your car. You could have, orthopedic shoes in your car. A whole bunch of shit for the elderly. I believe that's all premeditated to justify why you're here.
Because I want you to be able to call people. They have policies out there they got to follow, and we got to.
I get it. I got you.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Shattered window on the left side of the house.
Two females. Make sure they separate so they don't fight each other. She's wondering if she can have her cuffs up front, but that's up to you. Okay.
Nope.
Joe won't take it.
There you go.
My football game.
This is not how it's supposed to be.
You're so bad.
Make your hands better.
Thank you.
You're not gonna run on me, are you?
No.
Pretty fast.
No, look how small I am. What am
I know. I'll tackle you. Might put a hole in the ground.
No, I'm good.
Have you have anything in your pockets that you're not supposed to have when you get to the jail?
The problem.
Will Is there any pockets in the shirt under you or inside
It's
pockets?
just that you can check if you want, but it's a t-shirt.
No,
Hey,
inside.
yo, you can only hope that this woman learns from this, man. You can only hope. I would love to know how this plays out. I would love to know how this plays out, man. And actually, it's already played out. This is 2023. Now it's 2025. 2 years have passed. Well, close to it. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Did you successfully steal that man from his wife? Or are you someplace right now with that dumb look on your face? I wonder, guys. This is embarrassing. This is unfortunate. And what's even worse than this is when you see men act like this, because men act like this too. Let me know what you guys think, man. Remember, you can say whatever you want to say. The only rules are talk like you got some sense and be nice. All praise to the almighty algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, we on our way to 1 million, baby. Let's get it.